All right. Happy Independence Day, one day early. Well, actually, is Independence Day actually on July 4th? I don't know if this is a Mandela effect or not, but I've been learning that technically, according to this, July 2nd, 1776 is actually Independence Day. Officially, the Congress declared its freedom from Great Britain on July 2nd, 1776, when it voted to approve the resolution submitted by Delegate Richard Henry Lee of Virginia, declaring that these united colonies are on the right out to be free, independent states. Okay. Now, it says there, and a lot of the things I've been reading is actually was on July 2nd, not on July 4th. What's the difference between July 2nd and July 4th? Let's see here. Which had been written largely by Jefferson through the vote of actual independence took place on July 2nd. From then on, the 4th became the day that was celebrated as the birth of American independence. So they technically, everything was signed on the 2nd. So technically the 2nd was, I guess you would say, the official Independence Day. But they celebrated on the 4th. Little interesting. Little interesting. I don't know if anybody else is interested in that. So, so for all of you tomorrow, that's gonna be celebrating Independence Day 4th. Hopefully you have a safe one. Hopefully your house didn't get burned down. And I was thinking about, I don't know how the conversation come up. My wife and I were driving, and we talk about, isn't it weird now? Every summer now that you're thinking about forest fires, smoke in your area that comes from Canada. I mean, of course, America has fires too. It's just like in the last 5 to 6 years, it's hold on a second. July 4th is the day the first shot of the Revolution celebration, his first battle. So my grandfather said, yeah, it's just so weird now. Every summer, you're thinking about how smoky the skies are going to be. I mean, times have changed because you never thought about fires in the past like that. But every year now, when it's summertime, you're wondering about the fires, the smoke. It's crazy. Oh, look at these great people, cosmic neighbors. Hey, cosmic Ron. This Thursday, I got a guy coming on that is known by his name is known by Cosmic Roads. So I'm like, I gotta text Ron to see if Ron can squeeze in to come in on Thursday, because wouldn't it be cool to have Cosmic Roads and Cosmic Neighbors together on one show? Of course, that's my show. And if you don't know who Cosmic Roads is, he's a UFO studiist. He studies whistleblowers. He studies scientists who makes claims of super soldiers and all that. And he studies. He studies it. So I'm not saying he's a believer in a lot of this stuff, but he actually does his research. And I was on another channel with him, and he's very intelligent. He's very like telling you why he'll believe in certain something. He just doesn't tell you, I believe in this guy, and not give you a reason why. He actually gives you a reason why. So he's called Cosmic Rose. So haha, would love to, but I just think it'd be awesome. Cosmic Rose, Cosmic Neighbors. That'd be a cosmic show. The only thing is missing is Spaceballs. I do got some videos. I got some Gettysburg ghost videos, because since tomorrow's Independence Day, I thought I'd just have fun, relax, kind of do best that I can, like an independent show on that kind of way. So the only thing is missing is Spaceballs. Spaceballs was such a great movie. One of the bands that I always listen to the week of 4th of July. I always listen to Van Halen. I don't know. When I think of America, when I think of 4th of July, when I think of music, I think of Van Halen. I think of seeing Eddie playing Eruption. The America explodes. To me, Van Halen is America. And I always listen to Van Halen. And I was actually listening to a Van Halen song right before the show, and I totally forgot about the song. It was the one they did with Sammy Hagar in 5150, Love Walks In. I forgot that the song Love Walks In is really about his alien abduction story. It's kind of weird, right? You hear the song called Love Walks In, you think it's like it's going to be a love song, but it's really about his aliens, his love of aliens. And it's really so cool. So if you ever actually listen to the song Love Walks In, don't think of it as like a ballad. It's about aliens. You can't get more American than that. And when you go back into Independence Day, hold on a second. Let me share this screen. Let me go back here a second. Independence Day. Okay. Hold on. Where is? Okay, so Independence Day on July 4th, the Second Congress unanimously adopted the Declaration of Independence, announcing the country's separation from Great Britain. And I know, I just, how sometimes you just start thinking so much. You just sit there and you think, and you look at history. When people think about evil empires, we automatically kind of go to Germany, World War II, which, I mean, it's sooner than us. But, you forget that the Great Britain was almost the most evil empire that this world has ever seen. We love the British people now. They're all fantastic people. But you forget that Britain literally trying to rule the world. They tried to tax everybody. They wanted control of our country. They wanted control of every country. I mean, all the biggest wars in those times were all done because of Britain. They wanted everything. Everything. And there's something I want to check for you guys. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Hold on 1 second. There I remember my brother's really good at like history, because my brother's been around a lot of countries, and there's a lot of countries you see castles, and you'll see houses with no roofs on it. And the reason you don't see roofs on it, because if they had a roof, they had to pay taxes to the Queen and King of Britain. Think about that. You put a roof on your castle, your house, you got to pay a tax to Britain. I mean, God, Britain, Britain, it's they were evil. They they were truly an evil country. Yeah, you saw the Patriot movie. Oh God, Patriot, Mel Gibson. That's a great movie. But if you then you really think about it, and of course, if I was Britain during that time, gotta be kind of embarrassed, right? I mean, you kind of got your ass kicked by a bunch of farmers. Farmers, you want to call hillbillies? I don't care what you call it. You got your ass kicked by farmers. Because Britain always expected everybody to fight the fair way. No, not America. We don't fight the fair way. We just fight to win. We'll do whatever it takes to win. They actually got your ass kicked by farmers. That's the beautiful thing about America. When we really want to get together, nobody can stop America when we're strong together. So I love every country out there. But technically, Britain did get your ass kicked by a bunch of farmers, and that's fantastic. I loved it. Then, of course, Britain's now a great. I mean, we're all good countries. We all want to be friends and all that. But I still, to this day, will never understand why there's never been another civil war in Britain to get rid of the king and queen. I'm serious. I don't understand that. I still, till this day, say no one family should be considered stronger than another family. There should be no more kings and queens. That should go away. That should be demolished. I mean, because you're born into this family, you're automatically royal and you're famous. Come on, give me a break. No one family is better than another family. Everybody in this world should be treated equally. So I'm still surprised that Britain cannot rise up and realize having a king and queen is fucking stupid. They should get rid of that shit. Unless you make me king or queen. I mean, I'll be king queen. I'll take it. But that's me. But are we still fighting for Independence Day to this day? Are we still fighting independence? And I'm not talking about independence from like other countries, because I'm not worried that America is going to fall. I'm not worried about it. China, America, these two countries, they need each other. They need to feed each other. That's where all the money comes from. But are we fighting our Independence Day? Not technically with our government, because our government is controlled by corporations. Powerful money. Money is everything. Money is power. That's, to me, that's, I think, Independence Day we're fighting from. Because too many of these companies got too much power. Do whatever they want. Again, what's this say here? It's mass. It was. We have same problems here. My son and I. I don't know. Sometimes you ask yourself, where did we get on these conversations, right? Where, listen, hey, if anybody wants to come up today, please come up. I'm going to be showing some videos in a little bit, but anybody wants to come up today, there's the StreamYard link. Anybody's allowed to come up. 12 packs of Pepsis. Now, at grocery stores, there was a time, so a lot of times on 4th of July, on sales week, you get a 12 pack for $2.50. Now you go in the store, $9 for a fucking 12 pack of soda. 12 pack. Now you're looking for deals. Buy 2, get 1 free. Buy 2, get 3 free. And one of the things I'm fucking hating about grocery stores now is who the hell came up with the gimmick? Hey, this bag of chips is $1.99, but you must buy 4 to get the $1.99. Otherwise, you pay $2.99. I mean, can we not just give us the freaking price of something without having to buy 2, get 3 free, without have to buy 4 to get this price, to buy 5? I mean, what is it's so freaking stupid. Because I shouldn't have to buy 5 bag of chips to get a price for $1.99, and it's like $2.99 if you buy 1. Because I don't need 5 bag of chips. Because what happens is when you buy 5 bag of chips, kids, they don't just open 1 bag and finish it. They open this bag, they open this bag, they open this bag. Then all 5 bags are open, they're still chips, and they start to stale, and they get, they throw away. I mean, yeah, you should put them up and hide them. But kids, they know where you hide the chips. So Independence Day is really the corporations and the governments, and it just seems like nobody is on board. It's not a Republican Democrat thing, because I'm either parties. But it seems like the Democrat and Republican, nobody knows how to run this country correctly anymore. They're letting a bunch of old people run this country, like Joe Biden running this country. Everybody's Donald Trump. Come on, we need some people in office that understands how the world works now. Because my God, in the last 2 years, you always hear, fight for your wage. Oh yeah. And I heard some people, hey, oh yeah, I got a raise. Yeah, okay, you got your 20-cent raise. But you go in the grocery store, God damn, everything went from here to here. I mean, it's almost like we're going to hit a recession because there's only so much that we can spend. I mean, everything is skyrocketed. Everything, every price, and everybody's like, well, we're gonna build this. And I remember when Joe Biden was running, right? When he was running, you vote for this, we're gonna do this, it's gonna cause the prices to go down. Oh my God, I haven't seen nothing come down. Everything's went up. And then what the day this is the thing. The day that somebody calls the recession over or whatever, you think the companies are really going to start lowering their prices back down to the original? No. Once companies raise their prices up, they're going to keep it somewhat up. But I was going back with the 12-pack of Pepsi. Sometimes you go buy Pepsi, it'll say Pepsi with real sugar. Real sugar, right? Real sugar. And my son, he started looking it up. Why is Pepsi with real sugar versus the other Pepsi? So my son's looking it up, well, in the 80s, before the 80s, all soda was made with cane sugar or beet sugar. My father worked 40 years at a beet sugar plant. So it was all made with, I guess, real sugar. In the 80s, the government added tariffs. So when they added tariffs, they raised the price of sugar so much that the companies had to switch from beets and cane sugar to corn syrup sugar. So the fake crap. So because of tariffs, again, everybody talks about the government. We all need to eat right. Well, I'm not saying. Well, one sugar is better than other sugar, and I'm not saying you. I mean, if you want to be healthy, you're gonna quit soda altogether. But still, when you add these tariffs, you add these things, and these companies are not gonna pay more. They're gonna look for cheaper versions of that item. It's to me, that's the independence that we're fighting from, that these corporations make the rules, the government makes the rules. Corn is absolute everything. You know what? Talk about corn. I know this is not movie talk. I watched the remake. I watched the remake of Children of the Corn. It's actually on Shudder, AMC Plus. I watched the remake of the new remake of Corn, the remake of Children of the Corn, and the '80s version. I enjoyed the '80s version. I thought, a new take of Children of the Corn. They could do something good with this, right? They could do something good with it. And it was the most fucking stupid movie I've seen. I mean, first of all, let's step back. The girl who plays the evil kid, not Malachi. Malachi was that crazy guy, but the preacher's son. So that this girl, that fucking girl was evil. I mean, she seems evil. But they make the corn the true monster, which in the original Children of the Corn I know, but they did it through Malachi, I'm trying to think of that the evil kid's name. I forgot. But they did like a corn creature, and I'm like, they missed the boat. They could have done something special. With the new technology, how it's easy to contact the outside world, they would have done it. They could have done something good, but they made the corn really the creature and not really go through the kids as much, except for the one little evil shit girl that she will mess you up. But I mean, that was, I don't know. In other countries, Coke is made with real. Oh, okay, hold on. Now, most other countries still use mostly real sugar. It's mostly in America that we don't use corn syrup because of the tariffs. How does that make sense? So, like when you buy Coke bottles from Mexico because they use real sugar, because most every country, Canada, everybody uses real sugar, but the percentage wise in America, we don't because we get charged more of tariffs. How? For what? So the corporations again, get, you know, more money in their pockets. The forces and these companies aren't going to lose money, so they'll find a substitute. So it's it is what it is. What are you going to do, right? Let's check out some Gettysburg videos here. It is Independence Day, and I was like, what kind of videos should I show? I go, maybe I'll show some of Gettysburg stuff because it's 4th of July. 4th of July tomorrow. Let's check this one. What is this one's called? This one's going to be called, I'm going to be showing in a second. Gettysburg Ghost, most authentic video to date. Whoa. Let's take a look. Okay. Location at dawn. Notice strange farms at 2 locations. This video is first location. Began at 1 minute and 16 seconds. Okay. Hmm. Oh, that's way up there. Can't tell if that's a ghost or not. Hey, I live in Germany for 12 years. About Radio Vault about I don't know. I can't remember now. So long ago, about 5-6 years ago, I was in Denmark. My son was going to go to a school there for all international kids around the world. It's a program where it brings kids around the world to learn each other's culture, and it's not really that much money. And my son got a scholarship to go there, and so they learned how to cook in different people's countries. But my son had a friend in Denmark, and when I went there, my plan was to travel to Germany because Germany was right there. I could go to Germany, and of course, when I get there, my son took off with his friend, and I was afraid to leave the country of that country because what if he calls me needing my help? Because first of all, I didn't have an international phone. The only way he could call me is if I have internet on the phone. If I'm at a place, with connection. So I didn't get an opportunity to go to Germany. It's pretty sad. I wanted to go there so bad. Come on, show me some authentic. What's? I mean, are we going to do a close up at least? Here. Okay, here we go. This is a close up. Oh, okay. I see something walking across. Let me go back. Oh, there's another thing walking across, but that's so far away. Another thing walking across. You guys see that? Let me go back a little bit. But that could be people so far away and they kind of dim the camera. Let's take a look again. Okay, the first one's walking across. I mean, it's a human walking. But the question is it a ghost? Or is it people and the camera's just making it look like more faded? So what do you guys think? Think that's a ghost? Here, let me do this. Let me make this bigger. Let's see if with this being bigger, if you can see if it's a ghost. Right there. Yeah, filmed on a food stamp. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it looks translucent, but is that because they're using a food stamp phone? Or is that a real ghost? I mean, Gettysburg is a haunted town. It really is. I love Gettysburg. That was the only fun part by living in Maryland was fun. Was living next to Gettysburg. And that's where we always spent all our time in Gettysburg. I mean, that was fun time. Oh, I thought that was somebody jumping on. All right, what's this next one? Gettysburg Ghost. Let's see. Get this next video. La 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 la. Gettysburg, Gettysburg Ghost. What's this one called first? The name of this one is Gettysburg Ghost Caught on Video. Soldier image at 2:20. Oh, this one. First of all, I didn't see no ghost at 20 seconds. Kind of the same area where the other person caught something. The only thing, where is it? Is it here? Hold on a second. Now, when you get to here, I want you guys to really listen because in this video, they're making a claim that it's a ghost soldier doing a scream. So really open your ears, blast this part very loud. Here we go. Do you hear that? Ah! Listen again. Now, for one thing, believe it or not, that video, just with that little sound, got 186,000 views. Amazing. Because if somebody brought that video audio, Gettysburg's it really is a huge area, hills and stuff. That can easily be a person's voice carried over behind a hill somewhere else. So if somebody played it to me, I would have just said, "Oh, that's probably a human." And this might not have been, 1 out of 10, it might be a ghost yelling like that. But a lot of times, all the investigations I have done and watched, you don't really too much hear screaming versus being touched, being tossed, seeing something. So So that's that person yelling. I'm thinking that's human. That's me. Could be a person you just don't see. Yes. Yes, I think it's a person. What's up, man? Happy early 4th. I came in 8 minutes late. Is this supposed to be Gettysburg? That voice is from Gettysburg. And I'll do one more time. It says one more time. It's supposed to be somebody, a ghost yelling, according to them. I think it's a person. Now they're saying at 20 seconds here. I put it at 17 second. They're saying there's supposed to be a ghost image, but I don't see a damn thing. But here, I'm gonna play it, count to 3 seconds, and there's supposed to be some kind of ghost image. I, I didn't see no ghost. I'll go back here. Well, this is 20-second mark. Hold on. Where's this ghost? I'll go back a couple seconds. I didn't see no ghost. I did not see a ghost. Hold on, what is this one? Runs across. Oh, runs across. A live voice will. Yeah, but these people who's filming this could have planned somebody to yell too. I mean, we don't know if this was a setup. I mean, we just don't know. It's like a lot of these people who doing these videos, you never see an intro by them. You never see end credits by them talking about it a little bit, what they're doing. They just put out the video and they're right, check this out, listen to this, but they never explain like why they're there. What's the reasoning? You know what I mean? Try to understand what was going on with them. Why were they there? When they put out something, it's naturally to think, is this a hoax? Because why aren't they talking about it? I mean, I looked around for any other video of the same one, trying to find something on the people who took it, and you really don't find it. You don't find it. Context. Exactly. You need context. Because that's the only way you got to judge something. When somebody tells you a ghost story, your context, you're learning about the person who's telling you the story, because that's all you got to go on. And when you don't even do that, give you context, the person coming out talking about it, you got nothing to go on than just the footage. And you're supposed to believe the footage? I mean, let's see here. Oh, before we show this, what does this say? Hold on a second. I gotta read this. America never got independence from the UK. What they got was a corporation registered in London, owned by the British Crown, called USA. The US is a British corporation ruling. I mean, listen, they all rule each other. It's all ruled by corporations. Corporations run everything. They run the world. Doesn't matter if the corporation is British, America, China. People behind corporations. That's that. Like the title of the show. I don't know if Neil, you were in the beginning of the show and stuff. We talked about the what I meant by the title. Are we still fighting for Independence Day? It's not wars against other countries that we're fighting. We're fighting against the corporations that rule the world. That's what we're fighting. Where people don't care about people. People care about money. Money, 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 money. Everybody cares about money. And how are we ever gonna tear down walls when everything is about money? Government, they can't go too much against corporations. Why? Why? Because they get funded while they're running for. I'm not getting into. I'm not getting. I don't want to get into hardcore politics. First of all, I don't claim to be an expert in everything in politics. And I hate the Republican Party. I hate the Democrat Party. But why? You know, ever since I was a kid, one thing I always heard about the Democrat Party always say, we need to tax the rich. I've always heard that my whole life. I keep hearing that. We need to tax more for the people making over 300,000. I hear that my whole life. And I sit there thinking to myself, well, goddamn, fuck, then do it. Stop fucking talking about it. Fucking tax them then. I always hear we need to tax this, tax that. Then do it. Shut the fuck up and fucking do it. God. I'm hearing on the news in Seattle that the Seattle is looking to tax people who are making them out. And it's like, then do it. Shut up and do it. Why do I always got to keep hearing it? Especially when it's campaign time. And then don't get me wrong. Here comes the Republican Party. We want to lower taxes. Then lower them when you're in office. Lower them. Give me more money on my check, not the corporations. So one end, they want to tax. You don't see it. On the other end, they don't want to lower tax. You don't see it. You know what I see? All of us bending over and taking it right in from behind. It's like, it's just, I'm not trying to get into politics. Independence Day tomorrow, and it's just, and I always hear the stupidest stuff from all sides. Corporations. Well, if we do need tax breaks because by us being so large, other companies got to make boxes for us. Companies got to make pencils. They got to make pens. So everybody down here all makes money because of here. So that's why we need it. And then it's just, and you hear so much. You hear so much from all sides, some people don't even pay tax. It's just, and it's to the point where the only thing I know is we the people, we get screwed. But you know what? I kept saying this. Our fault. It's our fault, right? We vote in the same people. We vote in these two parties, these two powerful parties. It's because we keep putting them there. And I always hear this from people. Yeah, but he's lesser than that evil. You hear that? Well, he's less than that evil. Okay. So a good independent guy comes up that really cares about the people, but since he doesn't belong to one of those parties, we can't vote for him. Nothing's ever going to change. Nothing's ever going to change. And what happens is, and you do get a real person that at the moment of time really cares about you, they get into office, they start working the back doors, eventually they all fall in to greed and money. I guess it's not just the American way, that's the world way. It's, and and there's always, and like I said, I don't want to get too much of politics, but you know, it's like clean energy talks and all. So a lot of these kind of talks just drives you freaking mad. Like we should just stand up and get rid of oil all in one day and go all clean energy. You collapse the whole world if you did that. It's like nobody. It's like nobody truly understands it. It's hard to truly understand because we don't know how these rules work. All these rules are put in place for corporations to keep powerful money, and and I don't know. And first of all, if you got rid of all oil and gas and all clean power, but you think clean power is going to be free to you? But you think listen, listen to this. In the state of Washington, because there's been more clean cars than ever before, the state of Washington don't do state tax. They do all their taxes through gasoline. So like that's why our gas here in Washington is about $5 a gallon, higher than most places, right? But the state is now kind of like losing money because cars are cleaner. They need less gas to run. So you know what they're doing? They're thinking about doing now? Tax you by how many miles you drive in your car. What I'm trying to get here is they're going to find a way to tax you and make their money. Even if you got rid of oil by magically, they're going to charge you for power, clean energy. Listen, one day I had a knock on my door, and I'll get back to the video. I'm so sorry about this. It's Independence Day tomorrow. Some guys, hey, we can offer you clean power. Clean power. I guess through the same power lines, they can offer me clean. We could do clean power and all this. Like, oh, okay. Okay, so you can offer me clean power. Great. So what's involved in that? Well, this is what you pay now. This is what you'll pay. Oh, so if I want clean power versus your dirty power, I'm guessing I got to pay more for it? That comes down the same lines? Yes, and by you taking clean power, you help us in the infrastructure with the added money for us to build plants for clean and power. Oh, so you want more money from me? You give you guys money so you can build these cleaner plants, not on your own profits, from us, just so you can charge us more when more things are clean power. And first of all, say I took the plan. You know what? I want to save the environment. I'm going to take your clean power. I'll pay the extra $100 a month or whatever it is. It is. Does clean power look different when it comes to my house? Does it look different? Because apparently it comes through the same lines. Is these lights is this light going to look different because it's clean power? What does the clean power going to look like? You know what I mean? It's like, what's the clean power gonna look like? And I understand cable because I worked in the cable business 15, 20 years with the hubs, the head ends, single out the hubs, the fiber, how the sign gets split and there's different frequencies that works. How's that work in power? What is there like a hub part station up there that says, okay, to this house, we're gonna give you clean power and we're gonna give you the dirty power. It's like, dude, I'm not gonna pay more for Why should I give you my money so you can build something bigger so you can make more profits for yourself in the future? Crazy. Now, is that trick of the camera? That CGI in there? Or is that a real person running and the way they did the camera to make it look more transfused? You know what I mean? I mean, what is oh, hold on a second. If I was you, I would be talking about Bigfoot and and Loch Ness Monster YouTube. Takes down stream and people tell the truth on the government. You know, I know. I understand that, Danny. But, let's be honest, Danny. They they already bar my channel don't get pushed out at all. You know that, Danny. It just doesn't. It never gets pushes out like other channels do, right? Like other channels do. I've been on this same channel for I don't know since like 2018, over 5 years. I've always come on a timely space, uploads, videos, live shows, everything by the book, and nothing. And there we go. That one video I showed you with that sound can get 186,000 views. I come up with something good, 100 views, 180 views. I mean, that's all I get. You know that, Danny. It's like it's almost like take the video down. It's almost to the point where you don't care so much because whatever you do, it's like they already found the channels they don't like, and they know they keep you on because they know, well, his 100, 200 ain't gonna change nothing. And then no, I 100% believe you. I 100% believe you. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It's to please the algorithm, you have to upload within 48 hours constantly. Yeah, Danielle, but yeah, but I mean, there's times that I was doing shows 5 days a week, and sometimes I'll download things in the weekend, but not my channel. They don't unless nobody likes me. Unless I mean, I guess if nobody likes me, I guess I get it, but I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't know. I just truly don't know. I just go on and have fun. That's all you can do. Or show skin and shake my body. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll show some skin. Look at this beautiful hairless skin, and I'll dance. Yeah, they're definitely gonna take me down, right? They're definitely gonna take me down. I appreciate that. I know. It's just we live in a time that and you do gotta 1 million. Yeah. Yes. Somebody can make it short. Look at this guy's skin. It's skin. It is what it is. What am I gonna do? What's this? Eric, I don't see Anthony's channel. I don't see you on Anthony's channel anymore, and he doesn't come on yours channel much anymore. I hope everything is good. No, not that I heard of. Everything is great. Anthony's just got a lot of things he's working on. He's got his documentary he's working on. And he cleared time for his channel that he could be his host again. And you know, he doesn't have to, have me on if he needs me on. He knows he can what's up me, WhatsApp, whatever. Say, Eric, hey, can you come on this Wednesday or Sunday? You know, he doesn't he doesn't owe me anything to, come on his channel and stuff. So no, everything's cool. But he's just been busy. I think he went. I'm not sure, but I thought he went to the Roswell UFO conference this weekend. I'm not sure, but that one thing, Eric. YouTube is majority pushing shorts, and you got like 10 up. My dog got 400 subs in a month, just just on shots. Just saying. I know. I know. It's you know you know you know you know what. That's kind of a different kind of show. I thought it was going to be, you know. But you know what, Danny? At the end of the day, I don't want to say I wouldn't mind having big numbers. I mean, look nice, but as long as look, Dina P's here. You can't get better than her. Danny, you're here. You're a fantastic person. Danielle's a fantastic person. Steven's a fantastic person. Starman Beyond, fantastic person. Cosmic Neighbors, Ron, David Martin. I mean, you guys are all cool. Radio Vault. I mean, you guys are all freaking awesome. I mean, I think you guys more of family. Hey Eric, did you notice that I'm a karaoke country singer? Steven, karaoke country singer. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something about country music. Country and rock and roll is last of the real music. Classical to jazz music that is made by real instruments, not computerized. Real instruments. This is crazy. How still powerful country really is. And there is truly no age limit in country's music. Just 3 weeks ago, George Strait came to Seattle, played at the Lumen Field, which is Seattle Seahawks football stadium, broke the record, had over 72,000 people. Over 72,000 people in a stadium, right? And then the city, for hotels, another record was broken that over 97% of all hotels were booked because of George Strait. And what is George Strait? Like 71, 72 years old? I gotta look that up. Hold on. How old is George? 71 years old. So if anybody ever says country is dead, no, it's not. Country rock, the only thing that will kill the genre if all bands start to use backing tracks. And you're hearing it every single day that a lot of rock groups are using backing tracks. So when you go to a show, go to a concert, country, rock and roll concert, and you tell yourself, Oh my god, they sounded great. They sound almost like the album. It's probably because they're using backing tracks. And it's to me, that is the death of country and rock if you start using backing tracks. One of the reasons why you get into rock and roll and country, and when you pay all that money for a live show, is you expect to see a live show. Why now would you want to pay ticket prices the way they are now, finding out you're listening to a CD? It's that is the truly death of music. It, you know, Milli Vanilli is the norm now. I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. The radio vault. There was some pop singer on stage, dropped a mic, and she went down to find it. And I think it took her like 45 seconds to a minute to find, and she was still singing. Right? So she found her mic. She got up and made a comment and made a joke about it, and everybody in the crowd cheered. They cheered to a person that was caught lip singing. Cheered. What is this world coming to when you're cheering? No. She got caught lip singing at a football game, and she was booed. She was booed for it. But if she did that now, she wouldn't get booed. People have accepted it now, and you should not accept it. Listen, if it was me, Saturday Night Live, yes, Saturday Night Live, lip singing. Listen to me. If I go to a concert, and if they're gonna play tracks, they should have to put on the ticket that 60% of the show is using backing tracks. You should know. You should have the right to say, "Oh, they're using backing tracks." And you don't have to go. They should be forced to tell you how much backing tracks they're using. Can you imagine? This is when rock music will truly die. I'm just going to come out with two bands. There's two bands here. Can you imagine if the Rolling Stones, Metallica did a concert, and you found out that the Rolling Stones and Metallica have used backing tracks? I'm not talking about using backing tracks for like a violin part that's maybe 30 seconds or something. I don't expect a band to carry just a violin person just for one song. I'm talking about the backing tracks where they're using the voices and playing a lot of the instruments, the voices. I'm talking about that kind. I'm not talking about for certain parts like an intro. I understand that. I get that part. But I'm talking about where your vocals. Can you imagine Rolling Stones, Metallica? You found out they were using backing tracks. I think that's just music's dead. Music will be dead. Especially the prices that they're charging. There's been claims that Motley Crue has been using a lot of backing tracks. And Johnny Five has said they're the girl singers, supposed to be the backup vocals. He was saying that the other bands aren't using backing tracks, but the girls are, because they're dancing so much. Well, first of all, the reason you have the three girls on stage to help out the vocals for Vince Neil because he was more of a studio singer than actually a live singer. A lot of times you bring up backup vocals with people to make up for the high pitch. They'll hit the high pitch. Apparently, those girls are using pure backing because you can't dance and breathe. Ann Wilson. That would be a sad day in hell if you found out that Ann Wilson was using backing tracks because Ann Wilson has a voice. Has a voice. And for her to not use that voice, can you imagine if oh my god, if the Queen singer was still alive? Oh my god, why am I freezing on his name? Can you imagine if the Queen singer was alive and he has, he uses background vocals? I mean, that's just one of the lead singers of a band that still can't guarantee it does not use backing vocals is Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. That apparently that man still sings 100%, doesn't use background vocals. Freddie Mercury. Imagine if that guy was alive doing background vocals with that kind of a voice. It's up to a point where, well, shit, guys, think about this. If tracking is going to be allowed, shit, I should make myself a band, right? Go into a studio, and sing something stupid. I don't know. Are we still fighting for our Independence Day? And then, they could tweak the voice. They could tweak it. They can make it sound like something great. Are we still fighting our Independence Day? And then they'll tweak it in the studio. They'll make me sound like a superstar. And then I'm on stage. They're going to use background vocals. It doesn't matter, right? Hell. Shit. Dina P could be in the band. Michigan Rob, he could be in the band. And listen, we don't even have to care to learn how to play the instruments. We'll just use backing tracks on everything. What does it matter? That's the problem. Now you got AI making music. I mean, it's oh man, I don't know. It's just so sad. You know what I mean? I mean, myself, Michigan Rob, Danny, BMR, Dina P, we could have a band right now, and since we all use backing tracks, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Shit, that's the problem. Anybody can be a band nowadays. You can see me on stage. Are we still fighting for our Independence Day? And they can make me sound fantastic in the studio. Listen, I told you guys, when I think of summer music, I think of Van Halen. But honest to be told, David Lee Roth was not the best stage singer. He was a great studio singer. And the thing is, when you hear David Lee Roth sing on stage, you know he's not using backing track because he does sound like crap. But I'd rather hear him sing like crap than using backing vocals. Because otherwise, we can all be a band. We really got off topic. And all that. But hey, tomorrow's 4th of July and all that. And seriously, guys, I hope a lot of you, have a fun 4th of July tomorrow and all that. We don't really go places on 4th of July. I mean, our town, Des Moines, the town of the Mary Island incident, this is going to be weird. And I'm so curious because tomorrow's 4th of July show says 4th of July show done by drones. And I'm curious, like, are they saying the whole show is going to be drones? Or are they going to mix drones with the fireworks show? I mean, I know they're not worried about fires because, we got the Puget Sound. We got the water. They usually shoot the fireworks in the water. So are they going to mix it? 'Cause I'm really curious because I did talk to one person, but they didn't tell me they're going to mix drones with um the fireworks. I'm really curious how that's going to look. But they were telling me that some of the things they could do now with these drones, that it's going to make it even harder nowadays to make claims of a real UFO. I'm talking about thinking of a UFO from another world, not just unidentified flying objects, another world. The things they could do with these drones, changing the colors and everything, they're saying like the show we're gonna see tomorrow is taking everything on a whole new level, and it's just like, and I'm curious after all these places, and I'm hearing across the world all these fireworks shows are now using drones along with it. I don't know if it's gonna be pure drones or pure fireworks, or maybe I think there'll be a mixture of both. That if UFOs are gonna even be spotted even more, and they're just seeing these what they could do with drones now. I mean, these drones can change on the dime, and it's a crazy world. It's the fourth without fireworks is a waste of time. I know. And the only thing we see on the sign is fireworks show drones. It doesn't say if it's going to be mixed with fireworks. And I hope it is. I mean, I don't, if you want to mix drones to enhance it, okay. But taking away that sound, you know what I mean? It takes away the the excitement of seeing these the explosions in the air. So I don't mind them if they're going to use drones to enhancement, but if they take away purely all fireworks and start going with drones, I don't know. And then what? They're going to use backing tracks for sound effects. We'll have these drones, and we'll just do the we'll just since backing tracks are all accepted now in this world, we'll just shoot fireworks sounds. We'll make it sound like it's fireworks, but it's not. You know, and listen, I am old fashioned on this. I rather see the good old fashioned fireworks. And now people say, "Well, it's the same thing every year." So what? It's one time a year. You know the fireworks is just a placeholder, right? It's just a lily pond. The fireworks show is just a placeholder for people to still go out and talk to your neighbor, talk to your community, right? Because that is something that we're all losing. While we're fighting for Independence Day, I mean, we're losing touch with the human body, with the human people. Listen, don't get me wrong. I love every single one of you guys in the chat. I love you guys. You guys are my family. I treat you guys like family. I love every one of you. I mean, Rob is such a great, cool guy. I mean, you guys are all so cool. Ron, you're so cool. But you still gotta have that human person in front of you at times. And the 4th of July is that time where you go barbecue, you invite people over, you talk to a real person, then you go out to the show together, drink some beers. One of your person in your party's a little bit too drunk. He stands up, that person, right? Right? That person where he's all drunk, he gets up like, oh. You always got that one person that can't not get up and he's drunk, But but that interaction is so needed, right? It's so needed. So to me, that's what the 4th of July really represents, even though we're still fighting our Independence Day from corporations, from governments not telling us the truth, even though they're being paid by us, their tax dollars are being paid by us. We can't even get any kind of truth that we put these people in office. They're there because of us. Their money, their departments are run because of us, our freaking hard-earned money, you know? we're all still fighting that Independence Day where the truth is just out there. People can handle the truth. People can. There are always going to be some people that can't, but that's anything, But at least the 4th of July is the day you can just get with people and just have some fun and all that. It's 10:11. I'm not ready to go yet. I'm going to show some videos for fun. If you guys, I understand if you guys got to leave and all that. I usually end the show at 10, but you know what? I'm having fun with you guys. I got some other short videos. Let's just take a look at some of these. Is that a cow or I don't know? Let's just look at it.
Cow? What is that? Oh,
right there. Oh, I see. Oh, that's a person. That's a person. Come on. Gotta give them credit, although. Right there. That's a person all in white.
Is that a cow?
I love it. I love it still. I love it. You know what? Here's a video, a short video, and some videos that hold on a second. Let me get this ready. Some videos that's made by these other countries, they're completely fake. But you love their attempt to make it scary, right? You love it. I love it. I love this. This is totally fake, but I still love it. Hold on. Oh, so what happened there was the wheelchair move across, then it moved. Then those people run. Whoa. I love the music. Like that's not a wire pulling it back, and they run. I was showing this to a friend of mine. He's like, "Yeah, but wouldn't people be running when the doctor runs, like right here?" And you're thinking to yourself, well, you see that person running, you're going to run too, right? But you know what? In the real world, people don't. This is true. In the news, I don't know if it's a town of Everett that's above Seattle. A person watched a lady got hit on the road 2-3 times. Got hit, and the person died. Cars still kept going. All these cars who saw this person on the ground, they keep going. They keep going. And the guy who's across the street, now he went to the person, but he said nobody stopped. He was saying that everybody just kept going like it was nothing. So I can see people not running, even if they see somebody running. It's like people don't care. You know what I mean? It's just like, what kind of world we living in now that we don't help people at all? When people saw this lady got hit 3 times and they all kept going to cars, it's like, oh, let the cops worry about it. Let them worry about it. So, when people say something scary happens and, why is nobody running? People don't care. It's people don't care. It's sad, but it's true. People don't give a rat's ass anymore. So I can see where this guy, if I know it's fake, this guy's running. And these people sit because they're probably like, I'm not going to lose my seat. If I go after to see what's going on, I'll lose my seat. People don't care anymore. It's crazy. All right, let's go to the next video. Next video is mystery. Hold on. Mystery. What's the mystery here? Mystery on the road. Okay.
इस वीडियो में एक बहुत बड़ी मिस्ट्री है। यहाँ पे गाड़ी हाईवे पे चल रही है और अचानक से सामने ये कुछ आ जाता है। ये क्या चीज है समझना बिल्कुल मुश्किल है, क्योंकि इसके ना पैर दिखाई दे रहे हैं ना कुछ, और इस तरह की चीजें भाई सड़क पर कभी भी दिखाई दे जा सकती हैं। यही वो सिचुएशन है जहां अगर कोई लड़की भी लिफ्ट मांग रही हो तो आपको गाड़ी बिल्कुल नहीं रोकनी है, आपको सीधा गाड़ी भगा देनी है। और विंडशील्ड पे अगर कोई अंडा फेंके तो आपको साफ नहीं करना है, नहीं तो आपकी विजिबिलिटी।
Yeah, so what this guy was saying was he was saying he's watching my channel. He's like, the Paranormal Highway guy is the best show on fucking YouTube. He is great. He's fantastic. Oh, look at the funny guy with the long arms. He's interrupting me watching the Paranormal Highway. That's exactly what he's saying. He was talking about watching my channel, and he was talking some good stuff about me. If you guys want to translate that, you'll see. Yeah, he was actually watching my channel during that, and then this freaky person walking the road with the long arms. Yeah, that's exactly what it was
मांग रही हो तो आपको गाड़ी बिल्कुल नहीं रोकनी है, आपको सीधा गाड़ी भगा देनी है। और विंडशील्ड पे अगर कोई अंडा फेंके तो आपको साफ नहीं करना है, नहीं तो आपकी विजिबिलिटी और ज्यादा खराब हो जाएगी और आप ऐसे रास्तों पे। तो भाई
see you saying Paranormal Highway. What is this video here? Is this Bigfoot watching? I think this one is that, hold on. Oh, LSD aliens. Let's play that one. LSD aliens. Give me a second. Let me get these videos off. And let me get LSD aliens. That's kind of funny, right? LSD aliens. LSD aliens. There we go. LSD aliens.
Taylor, a skilled inventor and mechanic who had a strong interest in UFOs, vanished without a trace from his home in Duncan, British Columbia, Canada in 1980. Taylor was a gifted mechanic and inventor who spent a lot of his time constructing and tinkering with machines, including his own personal aircraft and a UFO-shaped spaceship he built in his backyard, which he called the San Juan Enterprise. According to Taylor, aliens communicated with him telepathically while he was inside his spaceship, and they told him they would take him on a journey into space. On November 29, 1980, Taylor left a note to his parents stating that he was going to test fly his spacecraft and that he would be back, but he never returned. Taylor had been reportedly taking LSD regularly before he disappeared in November 1980, and some members of the Taylor family believe he took his own life. However, without further evidence, some people still believe that
I'm starting laughing. It's not funny what could have happened to him, but he's taking LSD pills, and then you're gonna attempt to fly something. Here, what was that pill part? Hold on.
To his parents, stating that he was going to test fly his spacecraft and that he would be back, but he never returned. Taylor had been reportedly taking LSD regularly before he
So you claimed you invent a spacecraft, and you're gonna fly your spacecraft, and that's fine. You build a spacecraft, but he's also been taking LSD. It's like, okay. Oh, wow. Hey. that's just funny. Well, let's move to the next one. Identify something. I don't know. Identify something. Hope you guys enjoying this. Hope you guys are enjoying this today. Just going a little extra long. It's just 4th of July is tomorrow, and here's another one. Is it Bigfoot Dogman? Okay, so they're saying, I know it's too dark here to see. I guess the video is a little bit too dark to tell because they circled it here. The thing is, I can't really zoom in, and it's too dark through StreamYard. Probably for you guys to too dark. Well, I got this other one. Ghost caught on camera. Let's do this ghost caught on camera here. Hold on a second. Where is it? Ghost caught on camera.
A man in Texas has been experiencing some strange activity on his property. He has never seen the next-door neighbor, and there are several abandoned structures on the property. He decided to set up a CCTV camera in his backyard to try to get a better understanding as to why he is hearing strange noises at night. One night, just before bed, he felt the need to check on the camera and was absolutely stunned by what he witnessed. Just behind his shed, he captures what appears to be a small, childlike apparition walking on the neighbor's property from left to right. The fact that he has never seen his neighbor, and all structures on the property appear to be abandoned, it's difficult to assume it's a regular child walking in the dead of night.
Okay. It's not a bad one. Computer generated narration is at the end of the day, it's at the end of the day, this is where I don't want to do a preaching thing. We'll end the show in a little bit. Where you're going to really have to learn the person that you're watching. Like you're watching me, you're judging me, you're trying to fill me out, that kind of thing. So if I put out, I got a couple of investigations on this channel. Myself, my brother did investigation at Black Diamond. It's on my channel. We caught some sounds or voices on this machines, and he saw identified UFO. And, before you sit there and say, oh my God, they really got something, you really want to know us. You really want to know what our beliefs are. Would we try to cheat people? And of course, I can sit here and tell you, hell no. We believe honesty because, I've watched all these videos. Like, for example, I watch all these videos. I'll give you guys an example. And you guys can take this with a grain of salt. I have watched all these videos on the Queen Mary ship. All these videos. First time they're there, they're catching this, they're catching that, they're catching everything. I was on the ship for 2 days. Zero. Nothing. The sounds that we heard from the ship sounds, nothing. I am not going to fake something on that ship just because everybody knows the Queen Mary. So if you watch my 2 Queen Mary video ships, they're older videos. They're older videos. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. And I'll promise I'll end this show soon. Give me a second. Almost got it. Almost there. Where is it? Okay, hold on a second. Let me share screen. Let me share the screen. Okay, so this is back in 2019. All right. So I have 2 videos of the Queen Mary ship where I did 2 investigations. I did one with my son, and I did one with my daughter. Right? Let me go into one of these. Let me go into one of these.
Guys, I'm gonna shut this off, but we're gonna once we.
Hold on. Give me a second.
This is the. Oh, the girls just shut the door on me.
Hold on.
Maybe. So if there is, I'll make another video, put it out.
Hold on. This is. I'm trying to find out.
What happens, but we're still looking, guys. So far, we've seen nothing.
Give me the free dress.
Free dress. We're still looking.
Yeah, and where is it? And we basically had the whole nighttime. We were here. We had the whole run almost of the whole place. The place was not packed. Give me a second. Maybe the second one. I think the second one. Let me go here for a second.
To try to ghost hunt one more time to see something. We really want to see a ghost.
So
we're not giving up. But are you giving up? Well, if you read it, not clear when they pick one. It says a message downstairs. Let them know what's going on.
So we're on top of the ship.
Is Rose going to survive? Is Jack going to drown? They don't want that to happen again. Nobody wants Jack to drown again.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
My daughter and I were having a conversation. Like we're like, how come Rose didn't let Jack stand with her on that wood? It would have held them both, but she let Jack drown. So I said that she was part of. She's responsible for Jack being murdered in Titanic, because there was room for both, right? There were room for both, and
Oh, look how cute that is, guys. That's where people get married. We're going to see something. We're going to see here. Let's go down. Well, there's nothing that says we can't be down here.
Yeah, what we're saying there is we went to an area that you weren't supposed to be down there. So what I'm saying is we went on the Queen Mary ship for 2 days, did an investigation with my son, my daughter, because some people believe that they say, hey, you might have better luck if you have a woman with you versus a man. So the first investigation was with my other son. My second one was with my daughter. And we went through the whole ship. We caught nothing. But you get these people who go there for the first time and they're catching all this. And then, you really got to sit there and say, did they really? Are these people that lucky? Listen, I've known some people, seems like every time they go out, they're catching something. I know a person who went out on a UFO, apparently caught a UFO. He went out on a Bigfoot. He caught a Bigfoot in the background, and he caught a ghost. I mean, it's just like, and you sit there and you're asking yourself, you really got to start looking into some of these people who are making these claims. You really do, because footages are easy to fake. Drones are so much better now. You're going to see more fake UFO videos than ever. And you're really going to have to start learning more about the people who are showing it, the people are saying that they're real, and really try to get a feel. Can you trust these people? Again, those Queen Anne videos on my channel only got 60, 70 views. But I'm sure if I would have faked some kind of background white ghost walking, maybe it would have got thousands of views. You know, look at this guy. He caught this on Queen Mary's ship. But you know what? I won't do that. I won't do that to you. I won't. I'm not gonna do it. You know, so when I go on investigation, if I really caught something, you know, I'm excited because that doesn't happen very often. Sucks, right? I see all these fake people are getting so huge and they're faking everything, and it just ain't worth it to me. That's just me. I catch stuff all the time, left out. I just don't know WTF it is. And yeah, and Danny, and that's, you know, first of all, that's why I always say you should look into all three: UFOs, ghost, and, you know, cryptids and all that, because first of all, you don't know if the video is, first of all, fake or not. Then you don't know if that thing you're seeing is a real cryptid back there, or what if it's a ghost. And listen, I know people from the Bigfoot community, some, not everybody, they don't want to really get into it. You know, there could be ghost energy of a Sasquatch. If you believe that the Sasquatch and Bigfoot real, and I know they're real because our own encounter, if you believe they're real, you got to believe that they have energy too. So some of the things you might be hearing and seeing could be a ghost. I'm just saying, if you're a believer, you know, those are all possibilities. They're all possibilities. And first of all, guys, we're going to be ending the show here. Truly have fun with people tomorrow. Have fun. Enjoy talking to people, barbecuing, whatever you're doing. Don't lose that inner touch with the outside world, with your community, with the people around you. I love all of you, but you still need to talk to an actual person in front of you, you know, like a live person. So take the 4th of July, and I know the world's crazy right now. I know the recession and things are hard. The amount of taxes you're paying, the taxes keep going up, and I know, guys. I know your community, your state saying, you know, they, for one thing, you know, they say, well, companies, you know, we gotta work together and lower these prices of food, but they don't have any problems raising the taxes on you. Yeah, we're gonna lower this, but we're gonna raise this. So even though we're celebrating Independence Day, there is still so much Independence Day that we're fighting for. We're fighting for the truth from the government, to start trusting the people that we put in place, that are tax-paying money that pays for these departments. We own and earn the right to know the truth. And we're fighting against corporations that rule the government, who are the real leaders behind the scenes. And one last thing, all you people from the UK, I love you all. But it's time for you guys to get rid of the royal family. Get rid of them. No one family should ever be considered better than any other family. Your family is important. It's just as important as anybody else. Doesn't matter if they don't have a camera on them 24 hours, footages on them. Doesn't matter. Your family is important. Love your family. Respect your family. You know, and don't ever lose faith and touch. And I know sometimes life hard, you know, you fight with family members. I know it happens all the time, but life is short, people. Life is short. Enjoy and love your family. And please have a great 4th of July tomorrow. Just have fun. Go out there and have fun. And I'm trying to find an old school. Oh, we're gonna end today with Dr. Wu's intro that I made a long time ago when Dr. Wu did like for some videos in the UK. This is his intro that I made. I'm using that for ending the show today. All right, here we go.